Hello everyone, you are on the channel. Have you ever looked into a mirror and felt a strange chill, as if something was looking back at you from the other side? For centuries, mirrors have been more than just reflective surfaces. They've been portals, truth-tellers, and sometimes harbingers of doom. Today we're delving into a story that blurs the line between reflection and reality, a tale whispered in hushed tones across Europe. The legend of the Mirror of Evil. Our story begins not with a specific date, but with a pervasive fear that has haunted humanity for ages. The fear of the double, the doppelganger, the unsettling idea that our reflection has a life of its own. Ancient Romans believed mirrors could trap a soul, and this superstition evolved through the Middle Ages, a time when anything unexplained was often attributed to dark forces. It's in this fertile ground of folklore and fear that the seed of our legend was planted. The most famous version of the tale centers on a mysterious artifact, said to have been crafted in the 15th century. But who was the creator? Accounts are fragmented, lost to time and fire, but one name echoes through the whispers: an alchemist and artisan named Abrelius. He wasn't just a simple mirror maker. Abrelius was obsessed with capturing not just the physical image, but the very essence of a person, their hidden thoughts, their darkest secrets, their dormant malevolence. He sought a material beyond ordinary glass and silver. Legend says he experimented with obsidian polished under a lunar eclipse, mercury mixed with ash from a cursed pyre, and a frame carved from the wood of a gallows tree. The process itself was a dark ritual. He supposedly worked only in the dead of night, chanting incantations to bind spirits, or perhaps something worse, to the reflective surface. His goal was to create a mirror that wouldn't just show you your face, but your true, unvarnished soul. He succeeded, but the result was a monstrosity. The first person to look into the finished mirror was, according to the legend, Abrelius himself. He saw not his own proud face, but a twisted, horrifying caricature, a manifestation of his own ambition and pride, amplified into pure evil. The shock was so profound that it reportedly drove him mad. He smashed his workshop, but the mirror, inexplicably, remained unscathed. Abrelius vanished, leaving behind only his cursed creation. From there, the mirror began its dark journey across Europe. Its history is a trail of misfortune. It's said to have passed through the hands of a vain countess, who, after gazing into it, became convinced her maids were plotting against her, leading to their unjust demise. Then, a wealthy merchant acquired it, and soon his thriving business empire crumbled into dust as he grew paranoid and distrustful of everyone, seeing treachery in every reflection. Each owner experienced a similar dreadful pattern. At first they would be captivated by its strange beauty, but with each glance, the mirror would begin to subtly change their reflection. A flicker of cruelty in the eyes, a sneer where a smile should be. It didn't just reflect, it corrupted. It preyed on insecurities, magnified flaws, and whispered temptations, turning good people towards their worst impulses. It was as if the mirror fed on the darkness it cultivated, growing more potent with each soul it tainted. One of the most chilling tales involves a young couple, deeply in love, who received the mirror as a wedding gift. They placed it in their bedroom. Soon, they began to see not each other, but distorted versions of their partners in the reflection. Love turned to suspicion, then to jealousy, and finally to a hatred that tore their perfect union apart. The home that was once filled with laughter fell silent, all because of the silent poison emanating from the mirror. So, how does it supposedly work? This isn't just a simple haunting. The theories are as varied as its victims. Some believe Abrelius truly trapped a demonic entity within the glass, a being that delights in human suffering. Others propose a more psychological explanation. They suggest the mirror acts as a psychic amplifier. It doesn't create evil, but rather reflects our own subconscious darkness back at us with such intensity that it overwhelms our better nature. It forces you to confront the monster within, and for many, that confrontation is a battle they lose. Think about it. We all have fleeting negative thoughts, moments of anger or jealousy. Now imagine a mirror that captures those moments, holds on to them, and presents them back to you as your true self. Every time you look, you're reminded of your worst thoughts until you start to believe that's all you are. It's a terrifying form of psychological warfare waged by an inanimate object. Over the centuries, many have tried to destroy the mirror. It's been thrown into rivers, buried in the earth, and even cast into fire, but it always resurfaces, pristine and ready for its next victim. Its resilience is part of its terrifying legend. It seems the mirror doesn't want to be destroyed, it wants to be found. So where is this mirror of evil today? That's the million-dollar question. Some stories claim it was finally sealed away by a secret society dedicated to containing such cursed objects. Others believe it's hidden in plain sight, hanging in an old antique shop or a forgotten corner of a dusty mansion, waiting for an unsuspecting buyer. It could be anywhere, a silent testament to the idea that the greatest evil we face is often the one staring back at us. The legend of Der Spiegel des Bösen is a powerful cautionary tale. It reminds us that mirrors, in a way, always show us a version of the truth. But which truth are we looking at? The surface-level image or the deeper, more complex reality of who we are, with all our light and our shadows? Perhaps the real mirror of evil isn't an object at all, but the capacity for darkness that lies within each of us, waiting for the right reflection to bring it to the surface. What do you think? Is it a real cursed artifact or a brilliant piece of folklore designed to teach us about human nature? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the dark side of reflection. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more mysteries with us, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, be careful what you see in the mirror.